Hello, this is Tony Heller from RealClimateScience.com. A number of my Democratic voting neighbors have signs like this up in their yard. The implication being that they believe Republicans in the neighborhood are racist, misogynist, xenophobic science deniers. Democrats believe science is real and Republicans don't. A lot of Democrats also have signs like this: Cheney for Wyoming. This is interesting because the Cheney family has always been public enemy number one for Democrats. However, Liz Cheney is getting crushed in the polls in Wyoming. She's not very popular in Wyoming, so she's trying to get Democrats to switch parties, pretend they're Republicans, and corrupt the Republican primary. Democrats might as well vote Republican because their prospects voting for Democrats look very poor this November. However, there are a number of Democrats who are extremely popular and are in no danger of losing their seat. One of them is Alexandria Cortez, who believes in science and says the world is going to end sometime in the next 9 years. And 2/3 of Democrats agree with her that the world is about to end because they believe in science. Another even more popular Democrat is Representative Hank Johnson from Georgia. He's supported by 4/5 of the constituents in his district. Hank also believes in science, and he's worried that Guam is going to tip over.
This is a island that at its widest level is 12 miles from shore to shore, and at its smallest level or smallest location, it's 7 miles between one shore and the other. Is that correct?
I don't have the exact dimensions, but to your point, sir, I think Guam is a small island.
Very small island, and about 24 miles, if I recall, long. So 24 miles long, about 7 miles wide at the least widest place on the island, and about 12 miles wide on the widest part of the island. And I don't know how many square miles that is. Do you happen to know?
I don't have that figure with me, sir. I can certainly supply it to you if you'd like.
Yeah, my fear is that the whole island will become so overly populated that it will tip over and capsize.
We don't anticipate that.
Democrats are very proud of their tradition of believing in science, and they have a long history of trusting academics. The 1921 meeting of the American Association for the Advancement of Science was centered around eugenics. Mainstream academic science was focused on race character and betterment and race hygiene. In fact, mainstream science formed a lot of the basis of the beliefs of the Ku Klux Klan and the German National Socialists. Democrats believe in science, but Albert Einstein had a different opinion. He knew better than to blindly trust science. In 1931, 100 German scientists published this pamphlet, 100 Authors Against Einstein. They objected to his science because he was a Jew. Albert Einstein said, "Blind trust in authority is the greatest enemy of the truth." Toto understands that words like belief and denial are words used by religious people, not scientists. It's unfortunate that a number of our neighbors aren't as intelligent as Toto. You can visit Toto, Kyrie, Caesar, Upal, and Toki on the web at RealClimateScience.com.